What's going on, everyone? Today I'll be talking about my most anticipated movies of the year. 2025 is shaping up to have some pretty good movies this year, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's dive right into it. First, I have the upcoming Fantastic Four film First Steps, which will be directed by Matt Shakman, who also worked on WandaVision and Game of Thrones, and the plot will follow the Fantastic Four finding their roles as heroes through the strength of their family bond. They must band together to defend Earth from Galactus and Silver Surfer. Maybe I'm biased. I enjoyed those two films that came out in the early 2000s. I thought they were pretty fun. Fan4stick 2015, I still haven't seen, but I've heard things. Lots and lots of things about that movie.
Gotta say, it's fantastic.
I always go into movies with an empty mind, but if this video reaches over 1,000 views, I will sit down, analyze, and review Fan4stick with an honest opinion. But going back to First Steps, I've really been liking the teasers they've been dropping for this movie. It looks pretty promising. It really does feel like a breath of fresh air for the MCU, because I think it really does need one. The cast as well looks pretty promising. Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby, and also Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. The costumes too also look pretty good, kind of paying tribute to that 60s aesthetic. And I'm excited to see what they do with Silver Surfer and Galactus, because I felt like they were a little bit underutilized in that second film that came out. Next, we have Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm a fan of some of these movies, some meaning like the first in every trilogy. And hopefully this is the first of a new trilogy, so meaning I might actually like it. But the plot this time around revolves around Zora Bennett, played by Scarlett Johansson, who leads a team of skilled operatives to the most dangerous place on Earth, an island research facility from the original Jurassic Park. Their mission is to secure genetic material from dinosaurs whose DNA can provide life-saving benefits to mankind. I'm excited to see what Gareth Edwards does with this movie, because I was a big fan of Godzilla 2014 and what he did with that film, putting you in perspective with the humans looking at these big giant monsters battle it out, unlike these newer films where Godzilla does a suplex on Kong. And also, Rogue One speaks for itself. When I found out he was directing this, I was like, yep, I'm definitely watching it in IMAX. Anyways, moving on. The next film we have on this list is Final Destination Bloodlines, a franchise I'm a big fan of and covering on the channel. If y'all haven't seen my review on the Final Destination, go check it out. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. This time the plot is about a college student who heads home to track down the one person who might be able to break the cycle of death and save her family from the grisly demise that awaits them. The teaser trailer to this one was pretty clever. Showing us a death scene instead of a full-on movie trailer was a good marketing idea. It also made me curious as to what the vision sequence is going to be in this one. Also, no big names in the cast, which I'm glad they went with, because you truly don't know who's going to make it out alive, and that just adds more to it. But anyways, Final Destination Bloodlines, can't wait to see it. Karate Kid Legends is another one I'm looking forward to. I love the two original films, as well as the 2010 film, and some seasons of Cobra Kai.
Oh, there it is.
Positions! Front kick! Yeah! Yeah! Force strike! Yeah! Yeah! Side tap! Yeah! Yeah!
Prepare to face the fury that...
If I don't pass treat this semester, my dad's gonna shit in my mouth. If I don't pass treat this semester, my dad's gonna shit in my mouth.
We don't teach these kids to fight with anger. That's the Miyagi, don't worry.
Y las notificaciones, no joda. Ok, mi gente.
Un video más para perder el tiempo. En el día de hoy les quiero anunciar que estamos dándole las gracias a Dios por los 2,5 millones de seguidores. En el día de hoy estamos de fiesta de cumpleaños.
What do you want?
Así que ya ustedes lo saben. Feliz aniversario para todos.
It stars Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan, and it revolves around Kung Fu prodigy Li Feng, who struggles to let go of the past as he tries to fit in with his new classmates. When a new friend needs his help, Li enters a karate competition, because that's what you do nowadays when someone needs your help. I had low expectations for this one until the teaser dropped, and it gives you just enough to intrigue all Karate Kid fans. Also, the choreography looks pretty promising, kind of reminds me of that 2010 film. Also, Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio teaming up their styles of Kung Fu. What more do you need? Lastly, we have my most anticipated film of the year, and that's 28 Years Later. a sequel to two films that I freaking love. Danny Boyle, the director of the first film, is returning to direct this one, as well as writer Alex Garland. And the story takes place 3 decades after the Rage virus and revolves around a group of survivors who live on a small island connected to the mainland. When one of the survivors decides to venture off into the dark heart of the mainland, he soon discovers a mutation that has not only spread to the infected, but other survivors as well. And man, whoever put this trailer together deserves a raise, because it gives you just enough to intrigue, but not enough to spoil. I think that's a lost art when it comes to editing a trailer. That one infected standing on the hill as the other ones run towards the camera was also pretty menacing. Also, Aaron Taylor Johnson, cast as the lead, already has me rooting for the protagonist, as well as the glimpse of the cinematography and sound design shown in the trailer. And if you didn't know what the audio meant in the trailer, it's from Rudyard Kipling's poem Boots that was released in 1915. The poem suggests that the psychological torture surpasses even the horrors of hell itself. It's truly horrific and genius to pair it with this film, and I can't wait to see it after all these years. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so excited for movies this year, and I can't wait to review them for you. I'm Matt, and I'll see you guys in the next video.